winner of the minus 80 kilo CJI $1 million tournament is... Guys, welcome to the Craig Jones Invitational predictions. Under 80 kilos, we've got the most stacked division we have ever seen in Jiu Jitsu. In our first match, we've got Andrew Tackett versus Kenta Iwamoto. Kenta is big underdog. He put a big test in the last 80cc up to JT Torres, but I'm gonna have to go with Andrew Tackett here. The next match, we've got Nicky Ryan versus Majid Hage. I'm going to be honest, I don't know much about Majid Hage, so I'm going to go with Nicky Ryan here. So we got Andrew Tackett and Nicky Ryan facing off in the quarterfinals. That's going to be a good one. Next up is Tai Rotolo versus Renata Kanatu, who has a win over Nicky Ryan, which is interesting. I'm going to go with Tai Rotolo. He's fresh off a win off Joseph Chen. I think he's going to progress into the quarters. The next match, it's Ono Flanagan versus Andy Varela. Andy Varela, a very exciting fighter to watch, but I do see Ono Flanagan getting a leg lock on this guy here in this fight. On the other side of the bracket now, we've got Joseph Chen versus Tommy Landlacker. I do think Joseph Chen is going to get the win. Obviously, he beat him on his famous run in the European trials last year, and I think he'll beat him again. I think he's got his number. Next up, it's Levi Jones versus Roberto Jimenez. Roberto Jimenez had a close match with Nicky Rod. The guy is a unit. I do see Levi Jones getting it done. He also came off a victory off Joseph Chen. He was looking good. Of course, I'm more of a gi guy, but he's got the berimbolos, leg locks. He's working with Lachlan Giles. I see him getting it done. Cade Rotolo versus Jason Nolf. I'm going to go Cade Rotolo on this one. I feel as though Cade is one of the favorites to win this whole thing. So I'm going to go with Cade. I think he's just got better all-round game in every aspect. Next one is a big one. It's Mateus Denise versus Lucas Barboza. In my opinion, Lucas Barboza is not even going to make weight. This guy is huge. I'm going to say Mateus Denise, obviously beating Craig Jones, an achievement in itself, so I think he's going to get it done. Next up, we've got Andrew Tackett versus Nicky Ryan. Now, this is a close fight in my opinion, but I'm going to go with Nicky Ryan. I think Dima in Nicky's corner is really going to push him on to get the victory. Of course, Nicky, crazy technical, but yeah, I'm going to go with Nicky on this one. Next up is Tai Rotolo versus Owen O'Flanagan. Another very entertaining match. I feel as though Owen will want to get into Tai's legs, but I think Tai is just too good in the leg entanglements himself, and he's also just relentless with the passing that I think he will pass Owen's guard. I am going to go with Tai Rotolo. Next up, we got a rematch from Joseph Chen versus Levi Jones. This is going to be a good one. I can see this being very back and forth. I can see it going either way. It hasn't been a huge amount of time since Joseph and Levi has faced. In that time, I do think Joseph has definitely studied the game more, learned from his mistakes. I am going to go with my boy Joseph Chen. Maybe I'm being biased, but I do think he's about it, man. The tripod passing, he will pass Levi's guard, even though it is very difficult to pass. But yeah, the leg entanglements as well, fairly even matchup. Maybe Levi has the edge on that, but I still think Joseph will get it done. In our other semi-final, we have got Cade Rotolo versus Mateus Denise. Mateus Denise obviously beating Craig Jones, but Cade Rotolo recently in a Craig Jones podcast has said he was darsed by Cade Rotolo.
Cade Rotolo, I recently trained with him. Incredible. Darsed me in the round. What he rolling light, but he definitely got me.
Obviously, he said it was a light roll, but Cade is here not playing around. So I'm going to go Cade Rotolo again. That will be an entertaining one, though, if it does happen to face off that way. Nicky Ryan and Tai Rotolo in the other semi-final. Now, this match is a heater if this happens. Nicky Ryan has openly said he wants to face the Rotolos in his lead up to the final or in the final.
Fourth one would probably be Tai, because, again, he's someone that I've lost to in the past.
In my opinion, I'm going to go with Tai Rotolo. I think Nicky Ryan is crazy talented, but I just don't think on the competition scene, he's just missing that killer instinct that I think Tai and Cade Rotolo both have. And I also feel as though Tai, knowing if his brother's tearing up the other side of the bracket, he is not going to let anyone get in his way. So I see him progressing to the final. That leaves us with Joseph Chen versus Cade Rotolo in the other semi-final. I would love to watch this if this one happens. Obviously, Cade Rotolo, crazy talented 80cc winner. He's achieved so much and still such a young age. I'm pretty sure he's born in 2003. He's like 21. And obviously Joseph, another young guy. Who do I see winning? I could see the Tai Rotolo versus Cade Rotolo final. That would be heat, because they have both openly said they will go at it in the final. They're competitive as hell. They're both want to come for each other's necks. That being said though, I can see Joseph pulling off maybe an upset and getting to the final. I know this is gonna sound like, oh, this guy got off, like he's doing tricks on it, bro.
There's no way out of this one. You're done.
Joseph is coming off a lot of competing. He's competed lots of times. He's come off a win off Andy Varela. Cade has definitely, he's gone into that MMA in one championship and all. With the pit walls, I can see some entertaining highlights coming from the Rotolos. Gosh, it's a tough one, but I'm gonna go with Joseph. That leaves us with Tai Rotolo versus Joseph Chen in the final. They recently faced off in one championship. Very close match. Back and forth, no submission. Tai Rotolo won the decision. Do I think Joseph has had enough time to study that, change his game, work off mistakes and errors that he made? No, I don't think he has. I think it's too soon after the first match that I think Tai Rotolo is going to get it done again versus Joseph, meaning the winner of the minus 80 kilo CJI $1 million tournament is Tai Rotolo. Let me know what you think, who's going to win. Also, this rash guard I'm wearing, click the link in my description. You can cop one for yourself. Use my code BJJ you get a discount. I can't lie, I'm excited for it. I'm definitely going to be tuning in. Yeah, with all that said, bro, I'm out.
He who says he can and he who says he can't. Yeah, they both right. All praise and thanks to the Most High. Stepped out the bank, more O's, it's a good sign. Flew out to China, seen the bros, fuck with those guys, teaching me to throw by. Slide out on the beat, man, I'm coming in from both sides.